those of you that have a coffee machine, coffee maker, some of these pod machines, and you use it very frequently, you need to use one of these coffee machine cleaner. They recommend using it every, how frequent do we need to use this? Well, every month or so. So I haven't done it for a while, and the last time that we used it, the drip came out very slowly. So then that indicates that you need to descale the coffee machine. Otherwise, the machine might not work if you don't declog the problem and fix the situation. Okay, so it says to pour 100 mils of coffee machine cleaner into the water tank. So let's measure this. I only have enough for 100 mils. So I think I need to get more of it next time. But I'm really glad that I have enough to show you what to do now. So let's pour this in, and I'm gonna pour some more water. I'm going to put it in the back where the water tank belongs. Turn this on. Let's turn this down, otherwise it won't work. It has a tendency to leak when I descale the machine. So I will do it this way so that this basin holds all the dripping water. The instructions said to run it 3 to 4 times, and I think I'm supposed to leave it overnight. Then I run it 3 to 4 times with fresh water in the morning before I use the machine. Then that way it will descale it, which is what we are doing right now. So maybe 3 more times. I think we had like maybe 2 of the other type of machines before, and we didn't descale it, and then I think that it just ruined it. So that's why it does take some, I think it's a good idea to take care of the machine, otherwise you're going to have to buy a whole new one, which isn't really cheap. Do you know what I do sometimes? Sometimes after I finish running it through it a few times, then I would pour this liquid back into the basin, and then I would repeat again just so that I make sure that I descale it properly, because I really don't want to have to do it that regularly. So that's kind of what I may do later. So this is my tip and trick for you today to revitalize your coffee machine and to keep enjoying your coffee. So don't forget to do this.
subscribe to It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube.
Are you looking for ways to better pack during your trips abroad or staycations, or maybe even tidying your house? Well, I have a tip and trick for you. I recently bought these bags. These are vacuum bags that will decrease the amount of space that clothes can take in your wardrobe or in your luggage. So let's see how it all works. Which ones are the big ones? Okay, so there are 3 jumbos, 4 large, 4 medium, and 4 smalls. So how do I see how big they are? I think I'm just going to have to open them up, maybe. So I'm assuming the ones on the bottom are the biggest ones. So step 1 is to make sure that all the items are dry and free from moisture before long-term packaging for storage. Overfilling will cause the bag to reinflate. For optimum compression, only fill up to the stop sign on the bag. Okay, I don't even see where that is. So you would gradually move the zipper slider across the entire length of the zipper and back to ensure a safe seal from air and moisture. Open the seal cap and place your vacuum or the included hand pump over the valve and vacuum air out. If the bag gets reinflated, then repeat steps 1 and 2 and try again. Do not remove the foam valve piece inside the cap. Okay, fine. Removing will cause the bags to reinflate. Storage. After vacuuming the air out, stop and close the cap quickly. Repeat step 2 if you find any signs of air leaking out of the cap or through the zipped part of the bag. Reopening. Pull gently from the middle of the zipper to release vacuum with proper care. The bags are reusable over many seasons. And apparently there is a lifetime replacement guarantee. I am going to test off with a small vacuum bag for an upcoming trip. So let's see whether I can make sense of what I just said in the instructions. Let's pack it with some of my clothes. These are all clean. Very fiddly to try to push it through. Okay, so now I think I pull this across to cut off the air. So now this is apparently sealed. Okay. I feel some air coming out of this thing. There's some air coming out of these 2 holes. And that's the bit that's making the noise, I guess.
Keep pumping.
Look, I think it is making a difference. Look. Look, it wasn't looking like this before, was it?
No. And could you pump more air out of it if you want to?
I think it only said to like do 70% of the air out. So I think that this is the right amount. Instructions said not to put dirty clothes in here. So I think it's only advisable to put the clean clothes into these bags before you go on holiday or before you want to store them away clean. But after they're used like on holiday and stuff, it's best not to put them in there because you're going to be reusing them. So it's only for fresh items that are properly cleaned, because you don't want to mix clean and dirty together. So this is one of the many tips and tricks that will help you pack better, either for holiday or at home. So, happy holidays!